In our last video, we learned how to run methods with parameters. In this video, we will learn how we can able to execute the available constructor in a class. The case 8, how to run constructors available in a class. How to run constructors available in a class. So again we need to go with our IntelliJ. We can create a new package reflection 8. Once after creating the package, we need to create a class called student. In this particular class, we can write constructor overloading. Public student, it is a no-res constructor. It is no args constructor. Next one, we can pass public student int roll number. Now we can write a method. We can write the output roll number of student roll number. Next we can write one more method, public student string first name. Here we can write it first name of student. We can write it first name. Once after creating the class, we will try to execute each constructor which are available in a class. So for that purpose, again we can create one more class that is called student demo. This class should contain main method. We can write one more private method. Execute constructors in class. And this method should contain try catch block in order to handle the exception. In order to handle the exception, first we need to create class.forName. Class.forName. We need to provide the complete package name with class name. Dot student class name, and it returns class object. It returns class object. By using class object, by using class cls dot get constructor, it returns an constructor object. Constructor 1. By using this particular constructor object, constructor 1 dot new instance, so it will execute no-res constructor. As soon as if we can run, it executes the no-res constructor. Yes. Similar way, in order to run constructor which has integer parameter and constructor which has string parameter, again cls dot get constructor So we need to pass integer dot type. It returns a constructor object. Constructor constructor 2 is equal to, by using constructor object new instance, we need to supply the actual value. In our case, the actual value is 101. So as soon as if we can execute, it executes the roll number constructor only. Yes, it is passing roll number. And next one, in order to run constructor which is accepting string parameter, get constructor of string dot class, it returns a constructor object. Constructor 3. By using this constructor object new instance, we can supply the actual value, the parameter value we can supply it. Now it will run the constructor which has string parameter. So it is telling cannot find symbol. Yes, again we can cross check what is the mistake we have done here. CLASS, we have done the spelling mistake here. Again, if we can run, it provides the appropriate output. It was executing. So based on this particular approach, we are running all our constructor. Currently, our class student has parameterized constructor. The student class contains parameterized, so constructor overloading. So it contains one is nowhere constructor, another constructor is accepting integer as a parameter, and another constructor is accepting string as a parameter. Currently the class contains constructor overloading. So by using reflection concept, we can able to run the all signature of the constructors we can able to run. So how we can able to run? By first we need to use class.for name, and we need to provide the complete package name with class name. It returns class object. By using class object dot get constructor, we can return the constructor object, and based on the constructor object we can access a method called new instance, and if we didn't pass parameter, by default it is going to run nowhere constructor. If we can, for the new instance method, if we can pass the appropriate value, the respective constructor, it is going to execute. And here, this particular one, it is going to execute the string parameter. The string parameter, we are passing a name, the corresponding constructor, it is running. Thank you.